Come closer, young eagle. Tonight, I will tell you the story of our people, a story that begins thousands of years ago, long before strangers came to our land. The ancestors of Native Americans crossed into this vast continent over 15,000 years ago. They learned to farm maize, beans, and squash. They hunted the buffalo, fished in rivers, and built homes from the earth. They lived with nature, not against it. On the Great Plains, tribes like the Sioux and Cheyenne followed the buffalo. These animals gave us food, clothing, and shelter. The land was alive, and we were its guardians. In the forests of the Northeast, the Iroquois Confederacy was born, a great league of nations united in peace. Their council of chiefs inspired even the founding fathers of America centuries later. Far to the southwest, the Pueblo people built villages from clay and stone, rising like ladders to the sky. They painted stories on pottery, leaving us treasures that survive even today. Then came the year 1492. Ships from across the ocean arrived, carrying men hungry for gold, land, and power. At first, we welcomed them as guests, but soon their arrival changed everything. They brought sickness we had never known. Smallpox, measles, influenza, entire villages fell silent. Millions of our people were lost, not by the sword, but by invisible enemies. The spirit of the people lived on. Leaders like Tecumseh, Sitting Bull, and Crazy Horse rose to protect their tribes. With courage and determination, they fought to defend their homelands. They faced rifles and cannons with arrows and horses. Though we fought bravely, the weight of endless armies pressed against us. In the 1830s, the Cherokee and many others were forced from their homes. This dark chapter became known as the Trail of Tears. Thousands died as they were marched through snow and hunger, leaving behind their ancestral lands. Those who survived were pushed into reservations, far from the rivers and forests that had given us life. Our way of living was broken, yet our spirit remained. Even in the hardest times, elders passed down stories, songs, and sacred knowledge. They carved symbols on stones and whispered lessons of the Great Spirit to the children, keeping the fire alive. They danced beneath the moon, prayed to the wind and the rain, and remembered that every tree, every stone, every star in the sky carries a spirit. Today, Native Americans live across the United States, Canada, and beyond. Many wear modern clothes, study in schools, and work in cities. Yet they honor the traditions of their ancestors, celebrating powwows, language, and culture. Young Eagle, remember this. Our people have suffered greatly, yet we have endured. Like the rising sun, we continue to shine. The story of the Native Americans is not one of defeat, it is one of survival, resilience,